here with Professor Kelly, bar prep expert and professor here at Moritz College of Law. Thanks for sitting down with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So, the bar exam. So many students are so excited and so nervous to take this exam. When students are starting law school, they may not know a lot about this. So can you give a quick overview of what the bar exam application process is like and what the 2.5-day exam is like?
Yes, the bar exam is the end of everything, the final step to becoming a lawyer. And Ohio is one of the few jurisdictions that has a several-step process. And so some students come to law school thinking, I don't have to worry about the bar exam until I graduate. But in reality, they have to start thinking about it their first year. Because in November of your second year of law school, regardless of when you're going to graduate, you have to start the first part of the process, and that's the character and fitness application. And that is about 35 pages worth of questions and information, and I like to get students started the summer before they start second year when they have time. That gets submitted in November. It takes 6 months to process. You then have an interview with members of an admissions committee who determine whether you possess the character and fitness to be able to practice law. Then you get your provisional approval, and that means you're allowed to apply to take the bar exam. And the bar exam application is the second step in Ohio, and you submit that by April 1st of your third year of law school. And then you will finally get the final approval about 2 weeks before the bar exam in July.
Okay, so when we're talking about the actual exam, when do you recommend students start studying?
Well, the first day that you start law school is when you start studying. We think about why am I learning this? I want to be able to pass this test. But the actual study for the bar exam will start about, the week or two after hooding. And most students take a commercial bar prep course, and you'll have about 10 weeks to learn, practice, and prepare for the bar exam. So, mid-May.
And I know so many different commercial courses are available. What do you think really differentiates these courses, and how can students pick one?
Actually, there's not much that differentiates the courses. I compare the different bar prep courses to airlines, and the goal of the airline is to get you where you want to go. And so you're not going to fly airline A. You're not going to pay another $500 because you get good cookies. You're going to take the cheapest flight, and unless you have to stop 6 times on the way to Chicago, you're going to take the shortest one. So when you look at it, don't just pay more. That doesn't mean more quality. Look at how the information is presented. Some bar companies, everything is online, and so there's not a lot of hard copies. It's all electronic. Some bar companies give you more hard copies, and there's more flexibility in what you do and how you learn. And so you want to pick the one that's best for your learning style and what you want to do. And just because something is cheaper or more expensive is not going to determine the quality of what you get.
So once a student starts one of these courses or starts studying on their own, what do you recommend in terms of a study schedule? What are some tips you have for students when they're going through the study process?
Studying for the bar exam should be your full-time job. And you will hear people say, oh, treat it like a job. I'm going to study 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Well, if we weren't lawyers, that would be what our job is. But we're lawyers and we work all the time. We don't get to work 40 hours a week. You should aim for 40 to 60 hours a week, that range. And that means study time, not starting and stopping time. Billable hours is the way I like to think about it. And so if you're fooling around for an hour, you don't get to count that. You don't get to bill those hours. And you want to aim for that range because you're going to have good weeks and good days and bad days, and you might want to go to a bridal shower or celebrate the 4th of July. And so work with a range, not a finite number.
Great. And any last tips for students that are going to take the bar exam this year?
For this year and any year, if you ever have questions, talk to the bar support person at your school. Don't hesitate to ask questions. You never have to go through the bar exam alone. Every school has a support person and staff to help you through this. That's why we're here.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Katherine Silver-Kelly at The Ohio State University Moritz College of Law, and you're watching OhioLawStudents.com.